Hi, it's Chaitra, and in this step in our journey, we are going to focus on how to attract customers through digital marketing. Personally, for our company, we invest a lot on digital marketing efforts along with community-focused presentations to identify our prospect. Our digital marketing efforts always has a defined campaign, customer funnel, dedicated webinar, and one-on-one calls to drive to closure. We are in the step number 7, which is win and support customers of the process. There are two challenges when it comes to lead acquisition. First is how to reach the potential customers and the right customers, and how to generate leads through digital marketing. A lead to me is having contact details of a customer who is interested in learning about my product. This would include name, email address, phone, company name, and their title. To acquire a successful lead, here are my 3 tips I would recommend to everyone. First, create a digital marketing campaign plan and goals. Second, organize the campaign content and execution around your solution offer. And number 3, leverage partnerships to roll out your campaign and reach and acquire new leads. Personally, we have saved money and accomplished our goals by leveraging all the marketing templates for creating our campaign and co-hosting education-based webinars with our partners. Digital marketing is a combination of art and science. It's not just having a great creative idea. You need to follow a process from setting goals to creating campaigns to using the right tools and partnership. Execution is key for digital marketing success. You have to work it. It's not just a one-time event. Repetition is key. You cannot count on someone hearing your message once and saying, I'm ready to do business with you. You have to repeat yourself to get your message heard through the cluster of marketplace. To measure the effectiveness of the digital marketing, there are 3 areas that you should consider. First is the performance goals, which consist of reach, leads, and sales that you can quantify, measure, and track. The second one is engagement goals. How are people engaging? So that would be attendance at the event. And second would be the content. How many are they downloading? And the third, which is the channel specific goals, that would be social media, email marketing, search, and advertising. Usually I look at shares and likes, opens and clicks. At the end of the day, I connect everything towards the engagement and performance goal. So my request for you is do not just focus on sales. They all need to be in place for driving the sales engagement. The true magic of your campaign is how many leads you have collected that you can contact right away, either via a phone or email. You can work through this stage pretty quickly. Within 30 to 60 minutes, you can actually create a compelling creative campaign plan for your digital marketing. I use a very simple tool, but there are 2 types of campaigns that are available. One is you build your own campaign from scratch, or second, you can use pre-existing campaigns that Microsoft provides in the Partner Marketing Center that you could leverage. Second, define the time frame that you want to execute. I usually focus on 90-day period, the first month, second month, and the third month. So it really helps us really focus my team on a 3-month digital marketing campaign. I identify tools and engagement and channels and engagement that we want to use, and then the tools and assets that we have to create to make it happen. Here is a template that you could use, which has very simple aspects of it. One is you need to focus on what's your overarching campaign name is. What are the themes that you're focused underneath the campaign? How many months you're going to focus on? What are the goals of your campaign? And then is what are the events that you're going to do to support that campaign? And then from a digital marketing and channel assets, What are you going to focus on from social media aspect? I would recommend 2 to 3 social media, not everything. Paid advertising, where are you going to put in investment? And then is webinars. So let me show you an example of what we are doing right now for Cloud IP Anywhere. The overarching campaign name is really Cloud IP Anywhere, generate recurring revenue with Cloud IP. And the goals are we would like to reach 500 companies, turn that into 50 leads, and then attendance to our events is 250, and sales would be 10 of them actually convert to do business with us. So our themes are really focused on create your cloud IP in 8 to 10 weeks. We also are providing $2,000 in credit for towards the cloud IP development, followed by a free assessment of $500 value. And third is faster go-to market with turnkey assets that we have developed to build a cloud IP. So we have 4 events that we have focused on. We want to engage in the IMCP community, the Microsoft partner community, leveraging the Microsoft Store, and the local events that we are doing. We would be part of that. And from the social media perspective, we are leveraging Facebook and LinkedIn. We are investing $500 in LinkedIn ads. We can go up, but we are testing this one for 3 months, and then we'll accelerate. And from webinar perspective, we have 2 self-hosted webinars for explaining IP development process. From tools and assets, we have a PowerPoint deck, cloud ready assessment, cloud IP incentive offer for 10 companies, and a landing page for sign up. This one, it took us literally 2 hours to put that together, not too much, but once you have it, it's very easy to have a conversation with your community partners to get those meetings and events on the schedule. I talked about the importance of picking the right tools. I try to focus on choosing 3 assets and 3 partnerships per campaign to keep my team and my audience in sync. You don't need to use everything for every project. Pick what's going to work the best for you. So when you look at your assets, you have assets of websites, blogs, landing pages, email, social media channels, paid search, webinars, and events. So these are all assets. So inventory them. And second, via partnership and leveraging their tools, you can work with the industry publication, leveraging their webinar platform, event platform, blogging platform, and email. You can work with Microsoft Store. You can work with your Disty channel, again, using their platform. Co-working space, if they are doing something in the local community, connect with them. Chamber of Commerce events and other activities that you are engaged in the local level. So when it comes to creating the campaign materials, I would recommend is grab the templates you need from the Partner Marketing Center. According to IDC, partners receive approximately $320,000 in value from Microsoft Partner Network benefits, and the marketing campaign materials are part of what it delivers. We take materials and tweak them to work for us. It saves us time and a lot of money since we can minimize the content creation cost. Plus, we end up with the professionally designed materials that work very well for us. So if you haven't checked out, I would recommend you go take a look at the Partner Marketing Center. Now let's look at the Partner Marketing Center. So when you go to partner.microsoft.com, I would ask you to click on the resources, click on the marketing section, and go to overview. Once you go into the Partner Marketing Center, there are a few things that you can see. One is the digital transformation section. There are a lot of content around that, the branding resources, campaigns, and referrals. So if you are working with your customer around digital transformation, go ahead and click here. And it has all the 4 core areas of the conversation, which is engage customer. You can explore resources. If you're working with customer and they are focused on empowering employees, you can look at all the resources, optimizing the operation, and transforming their products. So once you go there, you can go click on the resources, and you will be able to see all the materials that are available for the digital transformation. For example, you have assets here. This is a PowerPoint, see a customizable pitch deck.
You have is the internal primer content. This is really helpful. I actually personally like it. And then you have brochures, you have teleguide, you have a banners, you have invitation templates, and you can use a lot of fun stuff. Then if you go to campaigns, this is where I usually recommend you to go, is here are all the campaigns that are available. So you have cross-platform or cross-product, cloud platform, Dynamics, Office, server, and devices. So let's say you're working on the cloud platform, and here are some amazing content or campaigns available. So let's say you're looking at optimizing your Azure marketing, and these are 4 assets that are available. There is a recording deck that is available, and if you want to go and look for let's say Microsoft Azure related stuff, there is all these resources. You have email templates, you have cloud social media blocks, which is really helpful, cloud nurture campaign series, infographics, email templates, open calculator. Then you have the Azure campaign presentation copy blocks. So let's say you want to kind of work with the email or maybe a copy block. So let's say you want to look at the Azure series, just download that. Show in the folder. And so if you look at some of the content, it's pretty pre-made. You just go ahead and put in your email. You can do your partner logo. You can change your copy. You can change all the stuff, and you're pretty much good to go. That's pretty much all you have in the Partner Marketing Center. And you can also go click on the branding resources that are available. So since we are a Microsoft Gold partner, so we can leverage some of the Gold partner resources. And there are all the other resources that are available for you to download. Okay, that's pretty much it when you go to the Partner Marketing Center.
Now that you know about the Partner Marketing Center, if you are new to digital marketing, I recommend you to join Project LeadGen program, which takes you step by step to acquire customer through community connection and also leveraging a lot of the digital marketing assets. The Microsoft Community Connection is a free program designed exclusively for Microsoft technology partners that support small and medium-sized business. The MCC helps you leverage Microsoft resource to generate more leads and increase your sales pipeline using the Project LeadGen campaign assets to create your content, set up your own events and webinars, and drive more leads. There are 5 modules. The first module is getting started in the Microsoft Community Connection, which covers the basics and how to send email communication to targeted influencer organization. The second module actually focuses on the Sales 101, covers the time management, booking seminars at the scale, setting influencer expectation, and creating your first invitation. And the third module is focused on scripting and producing the best show, discusses the importance of scripting, webinar tactics, seminar best practices, and how to capture attendee information. And the fourth module is pretty cool. They talk about best practices, is how to effectively build or grow your cloud business with working with all the digital tool assets. And the last one, which is the module 5, it wraps up the series with accelerating your business with learning about your business, assessing your public speaking skills, partnering, and how to create presentations that will lead you to passive marketing techniques. So those are the things that are available through the Microsoft Community Connection. Please take a look at it. I would recommend you to connect with them and have a great conversation to leverage all those tools. Over the next few weeks, I encourage you to make it a priority to create your first digital marketing campaign, leveraging assets from the Partner Marketing Center and the Cloud Ready assets. Number 2, execute your campaign with 2 to 3 community organizations. If you want to be adventurous, I recommend you to go host your own webinar and see the type of leads you are going to attract. Number 3, sign up for a CSP if you have already not done so. You will also want to watch out for the next email where we will cover achieving your cloud competency using Microsoft assets. Stay in touch with other partners via Yammer. If you want to get in touch with me, go ahead and do it through Yammer. If you need one-on-one assistance to build your cloud action plan, Microsoft has negotiated a special pricing with us to give you access to a personalized cloud coaching to build a successful cloud practice. Again, thank you so much for listening. It's pretty exciting to working closely with you. Thank you and have a great day.